Welcome back, children. Today we'll go through the network architecture. So this is the final part of our chapter number 1, that is networking concept. So what is network architecture? Network architecture is an overall design of a computer network that describes how a computer network is configured and what strategies are being used. So mainly there are two types of computer network. One is client-server network and another is peer-to-peer network. If you go through the block diagram of both types of network, you will see in server-based network there is a main server that controls all other clients or computer. But if you go through the peer-to-peer network, you will not see the main server. It means all the computers, they act as a client and they also act as a server. Now let us go through both the types of network one by one. See, this is the block diagram of peer-to-peer network. There are two block diagrams. You can only see the Ethernet hub, that is to connect more than two computers. There is no sign of server, which means the client or a computer, they act as a server, at the same time they act as a client also. So let us go through the features of peer-to-peer network. A peer-to-peer is a network where a few computers have equal capacity are connected together to use the resources available on the network. In peer-to-peer network, there is no central server. Each computer can act as a server as well as a client. Now, advantages of peer-to-peer networks. So let us go through what are the advantages of peer-to-peer network. Number one is low cost, simple to configure, user has full accessibility of a computer. Now let us see what are the disadvantages of peer-to-peer network. May have duplication in resources because there is no central server which can control all the clients. Second point is difficult to uphold security policy, difficult to handle uneven loading. Now, where peer-to-peer network is appropriate, where there is 10 or less user, no specialized services required, security is not an issue, only limited growth in the foreseeable future. Now let us go to client-server network. Now in this block diagram you can see hub, as you need to connect more than two computers, but at the same time you will see the network server which controls all the clients that are within the network. It is a network where several computers called clients or workstations are connected to the main computer called the server. A server provides services to client and control access to hardware, software and other resources. Clients are the computers which request services like data retrieval, storage, etc. from the server. So what happens in the client-server network? It is request response process where client requests for the server to retrieve data or store data. At the same time the server will respond it and give back the data for retrieval, storage, etc. So let us go back to the next slide. So this is the model of client-server network, where you will see the main server that controls all the clients or the computer within that network. Now finally, the network security. The most important aspect in computer networking is data security. Since many users are accessing the same data, so we must ensure its proper security. Only authorized person can access or modify data. So, considering all these things, there are two types of networking security. Number one is login security, where you are given a unique login name and password. Second is rights security. Based upon your name, you are given rights like read-only access or read-write access or no access at all. So here we ends the chapter. Thank you, children.